Greetings and salutations, my intrepid wastelanders. My name is Ozcapped, and I look a little bit different because my tiny little character is rocking on the PTS. Bethesda just dropped their newest event for Fallout 76 on the PTS, and it's a flower picking simulator? Well, maybe it's a little bit more than that. Welcome to the Big Bloom. This is Black-Eyed Susan. Bethesda says that she's just a sweet grandmother who loves flowers, and that's it.
You're nothing more than a weed.
They promise. Nothing suspicious here, just don't ask about the minefield in her garden. It appears that while trying to deal with a pest problem, she mined the field, and now she wants us to come and help her with the harvest. That's more than a little twisted, right? Speaking of her garden, it's currently overrun by these things. They're called Beezlebabies, basically honey beasts that discovered Instagram filters. There are also bloatflies and overgrown enemies from Atlantic City who somehow found their way down to Skyline Valley on a field trip. They're like the Appalachian Bridge and Tunnel crowd, and they're just about as popular. Unlike most places where you get a warning of the mines as you walk past them, here you only find them when they explode beneath your feet. Anything that you have to reduce explosive damage will help here, although the actual damage is pretty minimal. Like most of the Fallout 76 events that center around collecting items, this one starts with you running back and forth collecting and returning flowers. You can collect multiples at a time, but you'll also have to deal with the enemies who want you dead. The flora are new types that we haven't seen before, and you'll need 30 of each of them. Crystal cups, rad lilies, and carnal weepers. I wonder if Little Shop of Horrors was shown at a recent Bethesda offsite event, or if they just thought that the beauty of flowers would be improved by radiation and blood. Phase 2 follows a standard progression.
Don't worry about all the explosions. They build character.
Your new objective is to set 25 overgrown enemies on fire. If you don't have a fire weapon, you can grab Molotovs from the roof and use those instead. The roof gives a nice vantage point from which to lob grenades in all directions, but don't make the mistake of thinking that you're safe up there. The overgrown can also find the stairs and will make quick work of you when you're not looking. Finally, there's the boss fight. Meet Beezlebub, who looks like what would happen if a honeybeast ate an entire botanical garden. Although giant in size, Beezlebub's name is more fierce than his sting. Even a small group of wastelanders can put him down with a quickness. You're probably wondering about the rewards. The full list hasn't been data mined yet, but after running the event a couple of times, I got some planters for my camp that grow these new flowers, and another planter that acts like a display case for excess flowers that you have from the event. It's not working properly, as you can see that the flowers you plant in it are floating. Now, it doesn't appear that the collected or crafted flowers provide any benefits. They're listed under miscellaneous, so you can't even eat them. I'm hoping that they can eventually be crafted into new chems with benefits, and that they're more than just alternative sources for nuked flora. There's also a new dress that's basically a wearable garden, requiring even more types of flora that we haven't seen yet. Those are craftable using nuclear material and flowers from the event. There's also a series of floral crowns, which make me want to go watch Midsummer again. It introduces a new clothing type alongside hat, but it doesn't yet provide any benefits. There's also a tea that you can drink to collect more flowers during the event, but when I tested it, it had no effect. It is worth noting that Green Thumb does not work for the event either. Now, undoubtedly, we will get a data mine of the full rewards soon, and we'll know more as people keep running the event. The Big Bloom is weird, but it's also refreshing. The meadow is beautiful, if dangerous, and the enemies are strong enough and prevalent enough to keep it fun. I can see it becoming something like a Moonshine Jamboree, where you know that people will join and keep it lively, but in order for it to do that, the rewards really need to be long-term worthwhile. It's got grandmas with minefields, honeybeasts and flower crowns, and enough new flora to make a wasteland botanist pollen in their pants. Susan has enough dialogue that she hasn't yet become boring to be around.
It's been a while since I've attended to my knitting projects. Oh, the blood on my needles is starting to dry.
And her little homestead is truly beautiful. So there you have it, friends, the Big Bloom, coming soon to make your apocalypse a little more colorful and a lot more fun. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Oscapt, one half of Gamer Aviator. And until next time, don't eat the flowers.
In the heart of West Virginia, where the shadows creep and sway, lies a land of rusted dreams, where the brave dare not stray. Appalachia, oh, it's a treacherous ride, with dangers untold and nowhere to hide.